winter when the full body waterproof suit has come out. Hi guys, so I am just about to do my cash stuffing. It is Wednesday today, but before I go any further, I actually need to amend my budget as I got an extra income come in. So as I said in my last video, I'm going to put any extra income into sinking funds and into an extra debt payment. So that's what I'm going to do. So the first thing I'm going to do is look at my budget, and then I'm going to amend my figures. So this was my projected budget, and I'm just going to add my extra income. So it was income from my business, and it was 260. So that is 810 as our total income, which is wonderful. So don't be afraid to change your budget as things change. I definitely recommend doing your budget a few days before payday. And if your income goes up or down, you can then amend your figures. That's fine. So I just use a little Tipp-Ex and I just amend them. So I'm going to be putting a good bit of this extra income towards sinking funds, because that's something that I'm a little bit worried about as I get closer to Christmas. So I'm going to be putting some towards Christmas. I also have some big birthdays coming up. It's my husband's 40th. My mum's birthday is very soon. My son's 13th as well. He's going to become a teenager, so I just need to put some money towards birthdays, some money towards Christmas, and also health and braces. And I also want to put a little bit towards car maintenance as well. My car is an older car and it isn't the most reliable, so I do need to get some money into car maintenance. And then if I can, I will put a little bit extra towards debt payment as well. So let me see. So first thing is first, we're going to focus on the priorities. So the big priority is Christmas, and Christmas is going to get, so I am going to put 80 towards Christmas. Next one is birthdays. I'm going to put 80 towards birthdays. Then next we have health and braces, and I'm going to put 50 towards health and braces. And then we have car maintenance. I'm going to put 20 towards car maintenance. And then I will put the rest towards an extra debt payment. So we're going to get an extra payment, and that's going to be 30. And then we will amend our income. So our income is 810. Our debt payment is 130. And our sinking funds are 230. Now, so let's just make sure that everything works out. So we have 810, we're going to take away 50, we're going to take away 400, we're going to take away 130, and we're going to take away 230, and that leaves 0. So that is our amended budget, which is exciting. This is additional income that I wasn't necessarily expecting in this paycheck, so that's great that that's come through. And yes, I've put a majority of it towards sinking funds and a small amount towards an extra debt payment, but something to remember, and something that I honestly truly believe, is every single euro extra that you can put towards your goals really helps. It's just going to knock a bit more time off that payment for me. So yeah, I'm an extra 30 off our debt. So yeah, that is our amended budget, and now I'll do our cash stuffing. So we're going to do our cash stuffing. I'm going to be using that budget then to work out my cash stuffing. I have it all laid out as you've seen. So I should have 400 here minus €20 because I actually had to get diesel on the way home from getting out the cash. So I have budgeted 80 towards diesel, but I will only be stuffing 60 as I've put 20 into the car. So that's just something to bear in mind. So let's just check first that we have that €400. So we have 50, 1, 50, 2, 50. So €250. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. So €350. 20, 370, and then 2 5s, 380. So perfect. That is the 400 minus the 20 that I already used for diesel. So let's start with this cash stuffing. So food is getting 200 as usual. So we have 50, 1, 50, 2. So 200 going towards food. So diesel is to get 80, but I have already put 20 into the car, so it's actually only going to get 60. So I am going to put 50 and then these 2 5s, so that makes the 60 that diesel is due. I am going to come into difficulty later, just to let you know, because I wasn't able to get any smaller than 20s out of the machine today. Sometimes I'm lucky with the one that I go to, I can get 10s, and I just didn't get time to I should have asked actually when I got the diesel. I just forgot, to be honest. I forgot. I should have asked them to change a 20 into some 10s for me. But anyway, I'm going to run into difficulties, but it's fine, we'll make it work. So this is 60 then into diesel. Then eating out is getting some money this time for the first time in quite a while. It is getting 30. Now, as I said, I've only got 20s left. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 40 in there, and I'm going to owe another envelope, €10. And that's how we'll get around that one. So that is eating out. Miscellaneous and kids is also to get 30. So this is the one that will be owed the €10 from eating out. So I'm going to put in 20. Now we only just upped this one, so I'm not sure anyway if I'm going to need that full €30 in miscellaneous and kids. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as it is, have the 30, and hopefully that €10 will build up if I don't need it. And if I do need it, then all well and good. I've actually increased my son's pocket money slightly, so and it's payday for pocket money today, so they'll be looking forward to that. And yeah, so I'm hoping that that will kind of help cover any extras that way. But I would like a little bit to build up. Their pocket money varies slightly. One of my followers was asking me about that. It does vary slightly because it's dependent on how well they do their jobs and things like that. So yeah, it can go up and down a little bit. So then next is personal, and personal is getting 40 as usual. It is in my monthly envelopes because I don't take from it all the time. I usually get my nails done every 3 or so weeks, and that costs 25 to 30 depending on what needs doing. I got some extra gels the last day in my last 2 fingers. I was trying to find the words there, on both sides because they were a bit weaker. So it's just to help strengthen them a little bit, and because of that it costs an extra €5. So it would normally be €25 and I got them for 30. because I got them done. So that won't be due this paycheck, all going well. But I do have some social things coming up, so I do want to have spending money for them. So that's 40. Then into home and chickens, we're putting 20 into home and chickens. And I always get asked about home and chickens. It is for, as it says on the tin, my home, and then chickens and pets. We have 3 rabbits, a cat, and 7 chickens. So yeah, lots of mouths to feed. So that does take the majority of that budget. But every now and then I'll buy something. I bought a mop a while ago out of that envelope. So yeah, sometimes I do buy bits for the house. Not usually like toiletries and things like that. That comes out of food. More physical objects for the home. And clothing, as you've seen in my last budget, all of that is in a vault, and we're slowly buying a few bits for the family. So the rest of my budget, the sinking funds and the extra debt payment, I will be doing online. That's just working really well for me, and I'm keeping my everyday spending to my cash envelopes. That's just really working well. I don't think that it is good for my budget to be not using cash for my everyday spending. I'm just too tempted to buy things online. So yeah, that's working really well. So I will just update my figures now for my sinking funds, and I'll let you know what is in each pot. Guys, so it is, what day is it today? It is Wednesday today. Sorry, it's just been a busy one. And I have to go off to an event later, so I'm kind of running around at the moment trying to get ready for that. I have my mother-in-law, coming over to mind the kids while I go off to the event, because I have to leave a bit earlier than my husband comes home. But myself and the little lad went out this morning, and we had to get a few bits. I just don't have enough time to do the full food shop, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. So I just got a few bits just to get us by for now. So I'll show you what I got. I also ran into deals and got a few more bits. I was looking for razors in there, and also like a selfie light. I'll show you it now what I got. But yeah, we're heading off to an event. Well, I am, and hoping to meet a few familiar faces over there maybe. So I'm looking forward to that. So it's just a bit chaotic today because it's nap time now, and I'm trying to get like a million things done before the toddler is running around. You know yourself, like. But yeah, I'll show you what I got anyway. So I went in to go and get potatoes from Aldi. That's one of the things we really needed. So I got a big bag of them. I got 2 loaves of bread. I didn't need this, but I thought it would be great for the weekend with the kids. They're at the age now, well, my oldest is fine, but my 10-year-old is at the age now where she wants to bake all the time. But she needs more instruction to make everything from scratch, whereas this I can kind of just give it to her and she'll work away, and it keeps her busy for ages. So I'm thinking that might be a hit at the weekend. And I think it was 160 something, I think, so it wasn't too bad. And I don't know how many it makes 8. Okay, so that should keep me busy for a while. I don't know if my son will join in baking it, but he'll definitely join in, my eldest son, in making it. I also got some deodorant. I tried this a few years ago and I believe it is great. So hopefully it's still as good. I got some mince for tomorrow. I have stew in the slow cooker for today. I got myself a Cajun wrap. As I said, I'm on the go today, so I just went with convenience, and same for my son. And then I got some wet wipes. We really needed them. And I seen this candle and I had a good old sniff in Aldi, and it smells exactly like lemon drizzle, so I had to get that. And I thought with the lemon scent, it would be kind of fresh as well in the kitchen, so I went with that. I am a devil for candles when it gets like colder, so there we go, living up to the addiction. And then in deals I got these makeup cotton pads, that's what they're called, for removing my makeup. I got, this is one of the things I really have needed for a little while, is a bib for my little lad. This is for the changing bag, so I thought it would be good, it rolls up, and that was like €2, something like that. And then I got what I came in for, which is razors. These were $1.50. I'm just always really conscious of pink tax, so some razors are absolutely outrageous price, and Gillette is a good brand. I do quite enjoy Gillette. These were actually on par with the price of the men's razors, so I got myself some socks. This is another thing I went in for. So I got one of these a good while ago, and somebody gave it to the baby. One of the older kids gave it to the baby. There it is. So it's basically a ring light. So you can just clip it to your phone and it lights up. And it's different brightnesses. I don't know why you'd want it flashing. So yeah, that's just really helpful for obviously what I'm doing here. And then I got these wafers. They were like $1.50, but they are the weirdest things. I thought they were going to be these little discs because I've got them before, but actually they're like these big kind of surfboards. I don't really want to get one out, but they're like a round, they're kind of like an oval, a big oval. Actually really great because they were no mess, and he was able to eat on one of them going around Aldi. He was quite difficult today, so he just chewed on one of them going around Aldi. I've no footage from Aldi because let's just say we survived it. He was quite difficult this morning, so hopefully he's a whole happy boy coming away from his nap. But yeah, that was this morning. Got to tidy up now, so that my mother-in-law doesn't feel like she's to tidy the house, and then I need to get myself ready, and then I'll be going on fairly shortly. Yeah, so the event was in Temple Bar, and it was in the Crow Street restaurant, and it was a lovely 3-course meal, and I was lucky enough to meet the lovely Santas, which is the Caribbean dub, if you know her on social media, and it was a lovely meal. It was just so nice to catch up.
Steamy.
Say hi to the vlog, Santas. What? Say hi to the vlog. What? Oh yeah. Morning guys, so it is Friday today, and I'm actually going to go and get breakfast with a friend this morning. So that's what my plan is, and I'm thinking I might look in a few charity shops this morning as well. I'm kind of looking for a dress. I actually last minute got invited to a wedding as a +1, so I'm kind of just looking for some sort of outfit for that. But yeah, that's the plan this morning, so I'll bring you along with me.